Good afternoon, guys. Yes, afternoon. It is about 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Kind of doing this a little different as far as a fishing schedule. I usually go in the mornings, and usually by now or a little bit before now I'd be getting off the water. Today I decided to sleep in a little bit, come out this afternoon and fish until this evening. Like I said, it's Sunday. It's probably my least favorite day of the week to fish, and it's just because, you know, a lot of guys fish on Thursday, Friday, definitely Saturday, and definitely Sunday, and you just feel like a lot of your areas get picked through. This is the California Delta we're fishing today. Tidal fisheries especially, but the Delta, I think the fish are constantly moving. The tide's always changing. I don't think fishing on a Sunday, and my little theory about the pressure, will hold as true to the Delta as it would to, say, like lakes and reservoirs. So hopefully we can catch some fish today and have a fun Sunday. I want to just give a shout out to these 3 shirt companies that hooked me up with some of their t-shirts. Drifters, Elite Fishing, we've got Barbell Angling, and then Blue Collar Anglers. Really appreciate the shirts from you guys, and I dig the design on all of them. Comfortable shirts, quality material for all 3. So solid t-shirts. If you guys are interested in any of these shirts and you like these designs, I will put links in the description of the video as to where you can purchase. So even though it is like 90 degrees out right now, it's still mid-September. There's definitely a fall pattern developing here. I've really seen a lot of bait on the Delta, like balls of shad schooling up. It's just like the spawn. It doesn't necessarily need to be like a certain temperature. Sometimes it's just the time of year, the day's getting shorter. The fish can really sense that, so I think even though it's still hot here, a fall bite is definitely developing. This has been absolute money for me lately, a little white swim jig. Something new, something that I wanted to try for this fall, especially since I've been getting a lot of bites on the white swim jig, is a Gary Yamamoto hardtail swim bait. Can't go wrong with the chatterbait. Actually, the chatterbait bite kind of died for me this last month and a half or so. Hopefully it'll pick back up when these fish are feeding up again. I've yet to catch a fish on this, and it's basically a buzz bait. I could also throw a grass burner, but I just wanted something moving and buzzing. I chose this Bobby's Perfect Buzz Frog just to keep it a little bit more weedless. Can't beat a frog in the fall. Topwater bite usually is pretty good in the Delta. And then we got a punch rig just in case we want to do a little punching. So that's pretty much the lineup for today. Alrighty, I believe we are good to go. Looks like we're gonna have some pretty good wind today. Of course, it wouldn't be the Delta without some serious wind. We're on the start of an incoming tide, Let's start with the old chatterbait. This dirty water. This could be a little bit of a Hail Mary, but let's throw the buzz frog a little bit. There should be one right here coming up. Perfect ambush point. Right there. Nope. Should have been there. Because there we go. There's one finally. Oh, he's a good one too. That's a decent fish. That's not a bad one right there. It's a fat one. Not a bad one. Well, that was a decent first fish. Nice way to start for sure. 15-incher. Even though I just got that fish on the swim jig, this stuff looks too good to pass up for a punch fish. The old swim jig bite is still on. That one's definitely like a pound less than our other one, but it's probably not too much shorter. It's probably a 12 or 13. It's 13. And let's switch it up and go with the heart-tailed swim bait by Yamamoto. There we go. It's a decent one. Man, I knew we had to get bit on that bait. It's just like a perfect dying shad imitation. The problem with these baits is they are going to rip real easy. Acrobatic one. I knew there had to be a couple right there. Another small one. 4 keepers though. That's just kind of been the story of my life this year on the Delta. Is I can catch fish, but the quality's missing. Thank God I'm in a Titan. I'll give the guy the benefit of the doubt here. He probably thought that by going slow, he was actually helping me. But man, when you go that slow, right next to a kayak, you're sending a big walloping wave. In a smaller boat, that would have been trouble. Well, there's pretty much no grass to fish, like surface grass. Not really having a lot of options to throw a frog, but we got some reeds over here. Ooh. Not a bad one. Finally, got my tiny little limit. Probably another 14-incher. That's a fish. Another little one. Look at that. Look how hungry he is. Poor little guy. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Just want to go over the baits real quick that I caught him on. This bait again has been doing phenomenal for me lately as it transitions into fall. This is a dirty jig swim jig in the Gunnersville shad color. It's got a little bit of a bluish head to it with some green pumpkin in the skirt. And then I use a Gary Yamamoto Swim Senko trailer. This combination has just been deadly for me. It's been getting a lot of bites, not big bites, but it's getting me bites and pretty much salvaging my days on the water. And the other bait that I got bites on today that, not as many bites, but definitely a bait that looks really good in the water. Has a lot of good action to it. Looks like a dying shad, just big, beefy profile. Was this Gary Yamamoto hardtail swim bait. Got it on a VMC 1/4 ounce swim bait hook. And yeah, really good looking action to this bait. The only problem is definitely tears up pretty easy and it's pricey. So definitely going to keep the ones that rip apart and use some mend it to try to use them again. But those are pretty much, well, yeah, those are the 2 baits that I got fish on today. Continues to be a struggle for me here on the Delta regarding catching quality fish. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe in the next one I post, I'll catch a big one. Thanks for watching.